Okay, now the next video will be if he doesn't change. After a lot of actually I'm doing like monthly coaching and everything. Adalah satu dua which actually started off from my very close friends, yeah. And I noticed a trend. I noticed a trend that actually kita sebenarnya perempuan, you get stuck. Your relationship gets stuck when you realize that the guy is not changing. The guy is not how he doesn't love you like how you want to be loved. You get stuck. He's a nice guy. He is a nice guy. He's not an asshole. He's not even a player. But a lot of I perasan lah from my coaching, monthly coaching, I realized that you girls selalunya get stuck. Yeah. As superficial lah bagi I macam lelaki dia panas baran babe. Aku selalu cakap dengan dia, I always, he has bad temper. As simple as that. Actually benda tu sebenarnya, and she asked me, one of the my monthly coaching, she asked me, she said, how can I change him? Dia panas barang, he got some kind of anger issues. And I tell you truthfully, girls, it's the same thing that what I'm telling her. You can't change people, babe. You cannot change people. I cakap dengan you, babe, people rarely change even for their own good. You imagine, mak dia, bapak dia suruh dia berubah. Engkau ni cuba jadi rajin sikit, kemas bilik. As superficial as kemas bilik. Benda simple. Cuba engkau kemas katil engkau sebelum ni. Mak bapak dia bertahun-tahun telling him to change. Make your bed. And don't leave the toilet dirty. I don't want to clean after you, blah, 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 blah. Even then, even his own parents keep on asking him to change every single day. What makes you think that he's going to change for you? He just met you like what, 2-3 months? You've been with him what, 1 year? Men rarely change, I cakap dengan you. The only circumstances when people changing are, number one, when he has absolute power. Because absolute power corrupts absolutely. Yeah. Number two, when he has nothing. These are the two circumstances where people are forced to change. Okay. Other than this situation, babe, when everything is good, blah blah blah, and you are so forgiving, kan? Sebab dia tahu pula engkau sayang dia, kau rasa dia nak berubah. Men rarely change. I cakap dengan you, very rarely change. So my advice is, if you don't want a guy who is panas baran, have a very bad temper and everything, then get a guy who doesn't have a temper. Babe, this is your life. If you actually be with, I'm telling you, if you already have the urge of actually when you are already in a relationship with him, and you have the urge that something about him, I want him to be more loving, I want him to say I love you, but he's not that guy. He's not the type who says I love you. That itself is showing that you are with the wrong guy. You are with the wrong man. You faham tak? And for you to ask him to change, he's not going to change. You buatlah apa sekalipun. You slow talk berapa banyak kali, I really want to hear. He's not going to change, I cakap. You must be seeing the worth of walking away from all these kind of guys. Babe, as superficial as the guy doesn't lick your pussy, ada certain moment, I know certain moment, yeah. My video, I'm very open-minded, I cakap terus terang dengan you, because I myself also gone through the same shit. There's this one lady, dia janda, anak 2, yeah. She's a Sagittarius woman. What do you expect? Sagittarius women are fire signs, yeah. Fire signs are like very highly sexual. Dia orang memang sexual, Tapi bila you tengok secara fizikal, you tak rasa macam dia sexual. But when you know her, things that she tells you, you get very surprised. And to be honest with you, I'm not surprised at all, because I know that fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius and Aries, these three are fire signs. Memang diorang memang kuat nafsu sebenarnya. And you know what she told me? Aku sebenarnya aku nak lelaki yang really like to get down on me, really like to lick my pussy. Aku suka, babe. Aku memang tak boleh kalau lelaki tak buat macam tu, sebab dia kata nanti aku tak boleh orgasm, dia kata. I get that. And the fun part is she goes for a guy who is doing that, which is good. I cakap dengan you, no matter how superficial it is, go get a man who actually will do whatever you feel like you want to do. If he is not doing what you want him to do right now, then he's not the right one. Kalau you tak remove him from your life, you won't give space to the right guy. You faham? You kena keep on, you know, when you have a relationship and everything, don't orang kata macam that is all. Or I'm already with him, so doesn't matter busuk ke apa ke, cacat ke, perangai buruk ke, pukul aku ke, itulah dia, aku tak nak orang lain dah. That is your mistake. If you walking around dalam kehidupan, babe, kita ada kehidupan kita satu je. This is the only life that matters right now. So you have to be smart. When you want to live your life, live a full life and a happy life, you must find the right guy that at least fits your criteria. You faham tak apa I cakap? And other some guys, ini another client of mine, which is the monthly coaching. I think dia punya session dah habis, last I think her session finished in September last month. She asked me the same thing, around the same thing. That's why I memang nak sangat buat this. She said her problem is boyfriend dia tu jenis yang kerja tak tetap. The boyfriend always jumping jobs, and then bila jump jobs, dia macam financially tak stable lah. Because she told me that. She said, dia kata, the problem, boyfriend I memang sangat penyayang. He's a nice guy, you know, he's not really that one. Tapi ada masalah satu, babe. Cakap, apa dia? Dia kata, dia financially tak stable. So, because of that, my friend ni, she have to support the guy financially. It happens, I cakap dengan you. And she asked me, she said, in fact, she is the one, I think she's the only one who took my advice, betul-betul dia buat. Because I told her, you want to see changes in your life, you have to cut this guy out, cut this guy off from your life and give room to the new guy. You kena tahu that this guy is the wrong guy for you. If he doesn't fit into whatever boundaries that you have, sampai to the point where she has to actually fork out money to actually support him. Dia cakap dekat I, dia kata dia kena bayar lelaki tu punya kereta, installment kereta. And then dia rasa macam dia dah start rasa tertekan. Suffer lah. That's where she came to me. So I told her, I said, you cannot change him. She asked me, how do I change him? I cakap, you cannot change a guy. There is no way he's gonna change for you. You faham tak? Furthermore, he knows that you love him. He's not gonna change. So the only thing that I want her to do is cut him off, break up with him. No matter how painful it is gonna be painful. I know it's gonna be painful. It's not gonna be like simple macam kau buang sampah macam tu. I know it's gonna be painful. I told her, I said, you cut him off. If you have to cry, you cry for 1 month, 2 months. Take your time. At the same time, work on yourself, I cakap. You work on yourself. You go to the gym. You know, look at my videos. You know, try to see kenapa. Kalau you girls, you buat something, you kena tahu kenapa you buat benda tu. Then it's easy for you to do it. You tak boleh just go around ikut apa macam my advice. I advise all the girls. I nak you girls, when I advise, I nak you girls tahu kenapa I advise macam tu dan what is actually the purpose. You kena apa-apa dekat dalam hidup ni, you kena ada purpose. Tujuan you buat macam tu. I told her, I said, if you want to see a better life, you want to give room to a new guy because this guy is not the right guy for you. I cakap. Never expect him to change. So he cut him off. Actually, she broke up with him. And she told me, dia kata, it's so painful. Dia kata, tapi dia kata, after she broke up, dia kata, dia rasa macam she's more mature. She knows which guy to pick. And then dia kata, dia akan cari lelaki yang berduit. I cakap, yes, go for that. I cakap, go for stable guy. Financially stable. Dia kata, aku dah tak nak dah. Dia kata, I faham. I cakap, because once you already experience that, and you cut him off, and you know the reason why you cut him off, because you know that he's not the right guy for you, then you are much more, orang kata macam lighter tau. You tak rasa macam guilty sangat. Babe, I am teaching you to be the bitches. What do bitches do? They are selfish. They are selfish. You have to learn to be selfish too. When you cut a guy off because he doesn't meet your criteria, yeah, he doesn't eat your pussy, he doesn't have a financial stability, he got some anger issues and everything, for all you know, to the most extreme, he's lazy. He's the lazy guy yang memang tak nak kerja, bila kerja kena berhenti, and then he end up sleeping on your couch, and you end up paying for him, paying for his apartment, paying for his car and everything. And you expect the guy to change. It will never happen, I cakap dengan you. You have to wake up that you are with the wrong guy. So what do? Move on. Cut him off, and you must know, if when you cut a guy off, you must know the reason why you cut him off. It's for your own good. And I tell you, if you break up with him, he will say that you are a selfish bitch. It's okay. It's okay to be selfish, because you know why? You have to be selfish. You have to be selfish. Babe, kau tak makan, tak ada orang yang akan bagi kau makan tau. He can't even stand up for you. What do you think? Get the right guy. If you want the guy to eat your pussy, go and get that kind of guy. I suggest dekat you, I bagi you tips. You want a guy who really licks your pussy and everything, makes you come, you have to go for the Capricorn and Virgo guys. God bless them, I cakap dengan you. Because these two, I have experienced myself. They really like to go down on women. Amazing, I cakap dengan you. So, I bagi tips here. You want the, as superficial as that. As some women, they don't mind. Dia tak kisah benda tu. Some women, I cakap serang dengan you, this is my own experience. I can't be with a guy with a short dick. I'm so sorry. If his dick is so short, I was with one guy last time. He loves me. I cakap dengan you, dia memang sayang gila ke I. But when the time comes when we want to have sex and everything, I macam mengelak itu tak. Mengelak. And then towards the end, I broke up with him. I have to break up with him because I can't be with a guy with a short dick, babe, please. As superficial, I know there will be a lot of people laughing when they hear my video like this, but I'm very straightforward. As superficial as that, I can't. And then I did talk to him about it tau. And I know when you talk about the guy's dick in front of him, I tell you, benda tu sebenarnya is a huge blow to their ego. They can't take it. And he said to me, I remember he said to me, tak apalah kalau tak nak position biasa, kita buat try doggy nak ni semua dia kata. Mungkin you rasa, and I was a good girlfriend last time lah. So I tried lah. I give it a try. Doggy and everything. Aku rasa macam tak sampai, babe. Rasa macam tergantuk-tergantuk je macam tu. Aku macam, tak boleh lah. At the end of the day, I broke it out with him. But I told him that, it's not because of your dick I broke up with him. Lepas tu dia diam je. He felt very that one. After that, he married cikgu sekolah. Good for him lah. He married a cikgu sekolah. Good for him lah. I wish him all the best lah. Tu je I cakap. Tapi I can't. Sebab tu I cakap dengan you, when you katakan contoh macam I want a guy with a long dick. Yeah. So if I'm with the guy with a short dick, doesn't matter how he try to twist and turn around, he's the wrong guy for me. Same goes with you. You faham tak? You girls, I cakap dengan you, you only remember, you only have one life and focus on that life. Okay, you only have one life. That's it. You faham tak? And make the best out of your life right now. By what? By doing what? Being self-aware. By controlling your emotion and be mindful all the time. Be open-minded. Be that LB Grey team, that LB Grey girls. Okay? Alright, take care everybody. Bye.